everybody, and welcome back to Star Cub Review. I'm your host as always, Star Cub. Hey, how you doing? So, today's episode is going to be on Episode 7 review for Alien Earth entitled Emergence. And oh my god, the disaster that was 45 minutes long. I am completely and absolutely dumbfounded where Noah Hawley is even taking this show anymore. I am really just over all the stupid decisions he's made, the retcons, and completely changing so much about the alien universe that was already established, and completely changing the game, as he says, into something just so... It's like a bloody drama. It's like, oh my god. But before I get into that, I just want to say a big, huge welcome to everyone new to my channel, all new subscribers so far. Thanks so much for choosing my videos to watch, guys, and giving a like or a hate, or just watching my videos altogether. You know, it really does help out my channel, and it really does show that I enjoy doing this for you guys. I really do. And to see new subscribers coming in is just really good. It makes me really happy to see that, you know, at least people are watching. And that's all I can ask for, really. And everyone who's returning and still watching, and who's a fellow subscriber and is still watching, thanks so much, guys. You know I all love and appreciate you. So let's get into it. So, with a 45-minute runtime, this episode has just proved to me that I absolutely have no faith at all anymore where Noah Hawley is taking this series. It's going in a completely different direction to what I thought it was. It doesn't feel alien at all to me. And I know there's going to be heaps of people out there that disagree, and that's fine. I totally understand that there is going to be disagreements, and there's going to be other people out there that agree. But this episode was a big pile of horseshit. It was a big pile of horseshit. It proves to me that the kids, the kid in the adult synthetic hybrids don't work at all, and it's the biggest weakness that this show has right now. It's so stupid. The direction that the Xenomorph is going, and Wendy can now make it her pet, and that's just really bizarre. We got other stupid decisions made from Kid Cavalier. I can't stand that character. I honestly can't. I just want him wiped out of the series altogether because I think he's useless. Prodigy as a company is stupid. And with not seeing very much of the other companies, I think it's just a waste of time and effort having them if you're not going to see, if you're not even going to explore the other three. And to top it off, we haven't seen much of Weyland-Yutani. So, and I'm just like, wow, I can see where this is going. It's all about Prodigy, and Weyland-Yutani's in the background again. So, you know, I don't have any faith that Noah Hawley knows exactly what he's doing anymore, where he's taking the franchise. At least Fede Alvarez had his head screwed on and knew where he wanted to go with the franchise, with Alien Romulus, and respected the DNA of the other films. I absolutely loved Alien Romulus, and I would have chosen Fede Alvarez over anybody to do the sequel and to do this show, because Fede Alvarez knows his shit, and Noah Hawley just doesn't. I don't think Noah Hawley even knows what he's fucking doing anymore, to be honest. So, with Emergence, we find out that Smee discovers that slightly is hiding Arthur's incapacitated body with a face hugger on it in his room, and then slightly asks him to help him move the body, get it to the beach so he can hand it over to Morrow, and whatever the creature, he describes as that thing that's attached to his face, lays in him, they want taken out and he'll be A-OK. Not the case. That, like, down the track. We've got Wendy, Nibs, and Wendy's brother trying to get off the island. All the while she's controlling, she's commanding her Xenomorph pet now to slaughter everyone in the facility, just to get out and tail them and follow them as they go. And in some of the most brutal fashion later on, as we see in the episode, she kills a whole pack of prodigy soldiers trying to detain them. And boy, was that graphic. I did like that aspect of it. And when you see the alien more in the open, it does remind me now what looks like. It looks very similar to the Runner from Alien 3. But besides that little small instance, everything else about this show, about this episode, was absolute horseshit. We then find out Arthur, when he wakes up, as Smee and slightly hide his body and try to get away from soldiers that are tracking them. And Kirsch knows all of what's going on, and in a really brave move, and it makes me think, oh my god, Kirsch is really playing double agent. And my biggest theory is that Kirsch is a double agent for Weyland-Yutani, and he's really working, him and Morrow really are working for Weyland-Yutani, or his alignment has changed and he's fascinated with why Weyland-Yutani wants the specimens. And in a really bold move, he actually helps Smee and slightly escape the facility and get out without being noticed. So Kirsch is very, very smart, and I will say that I really enjoyed that aspect of Kirsch. I really enjoy Kirsch as a character, but still, we know he's up to something. We know he's lying to Boy Cavalier, so there you go there. We find out that he wants to use Toodles' body now to communicate with the Oxalis, the octopus eyeball creature, and he's just obsessed. He's like a kid, and it's really off-putting, and it's really damaging the show that this character is absolutely stupid, and he wants to use his Toodles body for the creature to talk. So he wished it could talk because he was communicating with it, asking it a pie question, a mathematical question, and the animals, the eyeball creature seems to get it. So he thinks that now the creature can talk to him. So he's going to use Toodles' body. We also find out that Arthur dies in all glorious fashion. Smee and Slightly don't get him there because Arthur comes to his senses and realizes something's wrong when they're saying to him, your wife's on the beach, we had to evacuate. And he dies in good chestburster fashion, and they just watch it happen as blood goes everywhere. That was a pretty cool graphic, but I really, really just am just the decisions that are in this, the way that they portray, that Noah Hawley portrays these two companies is just blatantly stupid. Really fucking stupid. And it's like everyone in the show is dumb. Oh, and not to mention, Nibs started getting really violent with prodigy soldiers and ripped someone's drawer off in all glorious fashion. And they were trying to escape. Wendy, Nibs, and her brother were trying to escape on this boat, and then they get cornered by all these soldiers. A fight ensues. She makes sure that the xenomorph creature is hiding because she doesn't want it captured. And in a stunning turn of events, the brother turns on Nibs and Wendy, and he shocks Nibs, almost killing her. And it's like a stupid move. He's like going against his sister now, all because he witnesses something that his sister, like Wendy, can do, supposedly, with the xenomorph, and knows how destructive she is. Or she's like, can now be like a really lethal weapon. He's now changing his mind about his sister, which is just beyond stupid, because it shows that even her brother is just written stupid now. And it's like, really? Like, come on, Noah Hawley, what are you doing? And one of the biggest fucking stupid things I hate about this is Wendy can communicate with the xenomorph, but she can tell it what to do and it follows her. So is Noah Hawley now making it so that she's now the new alien queen, or she's going to be turned into one? I don't know. Or it's the whole, she's a synthetic hybrid, and she's apparently she's special out of all the synthetic children that out of all the synthetic hybrids. She's the chosen one. She's the special one. I don't understand that, and it's never explained, and I think he needs to explain it. And there was just so much in 45 minutes. It just went too quickly. It didn't explain a lot. And yeah, this episode was just horseshit, in my opinion. Absolute horseshit. And that's really all I have to say, because Smee and Slightly get captured in the end, after Kirsch corners Weyland-Yutani's people, because they were in the facility, and the two have a standoff and they get captured. And yeah, it's crap. Wendy, Nibs, and her brother get captured, and there's a xenomorph loose. The other xenomorph, the chestburster, gets caught, and the fly wasp things get caught. The Oxalis is still in the facility, and we haven't. At this point, it's really. Almost 8 episodes. We're almost at the end of the first season already. 8 episodes, and there's not a lot that's actually really happened as such to really justify all the blood and gore and stuff like that, which we haven't really seen a lot of, but it has been there. But yeah, Emergence for me was a complete shit show, and I don't have any high hopes that the season finale, titled The Real Monsters, it looks interesting, it does, and it does look like it's going to ramp up stuff, but without seeing any of the other creatures and really not adding them into the story 8 episodes in, I think that's a really bad move on Noah Hawley's part, because I have no idea where he's going to go with a season 2 and how he's going to keep drawing his audience in with real shit decisions. Other than that, what do I rate this episode? A 5? A 5 out of 10? It was absolute bullshit to me. It was a bullshit of an episode. That's it. That's all I've got to say. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell to keep up to date with all my content. And I will see you all very soon with another video. Ciao.